yesterday. So this is the slipcase version. And then next up I got, but I ended up getting, hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm back with a brand new video finally. And so today I'm going to be showing you guys some, I haven't been getting a whole bunch of records lately. I've just been kind of chilling out, taking a break from buying that stuff, just from buying some of that like expensive vinyl. But I did end up getting, I ended up getting into some Rolling Stones movies and Led Zeppelin, of like their concerts and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I got like from the past few months. I just haven't been able to make a video about them like recently or that whole time. So, and I got a special vinyl that I am going to show you guys today. So let's just get right into it then. All right, so starting off, I ended up getting this one yesterday. It's a it's Def Leppard, and it's a 45 of it has a photograph, the song, and I mean the cover looks a little worn, as you can tell from here. There's like a fold crease there, but I can show you guys the record, and I played it today, and it actually plays very nice. I heard a little bit like some pops when it was playing, but just look at that. It's a pretty clean record otherwise, and yeah, I love that. Love that Mercury label. It's a good one. I ended up getting this. I just got this yesterday. So I really love it. And yeah. So that's Def Leppard photograph. Then I ended up getting a copy of Floyd The Wall, but the movie. So I have the vinyl version of this. Not the movie, but just the Floyd The Wall vinyl. And I decided to get the movie because I never saw the movie before, so I wanted to see that. And it comes with the poster. So this poster, it's a little small, but I really like it. I'll just go ahead and show you guys that real quick. So it folds outward. So it's a cool poster here. That's the back. It just shows basically some of the stuff from the movies, or from the movie. So yeah, that was Floyd The Wall. This is the deluxe edition as well. I ended up getting that one. Okay, next up, I got, ladies and gentlemen, the Rolling Stones. This is the slipcase version. And this is a movie, concert. This is a movie of their 1972 concert. They were promoting Exile on Main Street, the album. And it's got all the inserts with it. Very nice. And apparently this slipcase, if you have the slipcase version, goes for a little bit more. I just wanted it because it was cool. I want everything complete usually. And yeah. I haven't watched it just yet, but it looks really... I saw some clips online on YouTube and all that about this show. And this particular show in general was very, very good. and it was live in Texas, 1972. And this movie itself came out in 2010, but it shows actual footage from that show. And then next up I got Stones in Exile. So this is a slipcase version as well. This one came out around the same time that Reissue came out, the Ladies and Gentlemen one. This one has all the inserts and everything as well. Yeah, so I was really happy to get these, because this one is a documentary of when the Rolling Stones were making Exile on Main Street. This is a documentary showing how they sort of came up with the ideas and all that for the album, for other songs and stuff. So really cool. I'm glad I got that, because I'm going to end up watching that soon. This one came out in 2010 as well. Very good shape as well. I was really surprised about those. Really happy about that. And yeah. Okay. Next up, I got this is Rolling Stones 4 Flicks. So this is 4 movies of this is like 4 different shows they had. So this is 4 different movies. So this is kind of big, kind of long here. Can't really show it all, but it's really cool. I haven't watched this one yet, but basically there's 4 shows. Just trying to see. So there's a documentary on one of the discs. There's a arena show they had. There's a stadium show, and then a theater show. So that's got to be pretty interesting to see how those were. And this has the insert with it, of course. Gotta have the insert with it. Just shows just like talking about it a little bit. Really cool. Really neat stuff. And yeah, and it just tells it stuff on the back. So it's the fall of 2001. Rolling Stones agreed to tour, but only if a good idea comes along. Oh, so they did a stadium tour, arena tour, theater tour, and they did all of those all at once. Nobody has ever done that before. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's really neat. So I gotta give this a watch too. This might take me a long time, but it's 3 different concerts they had. All right. Next up, I got Led Zeppelin. The Song Remains the Same. So this is a concert show as well. So this has, I believe this one was them performing all these songs. They performed a concert at Madison Square Garden. I believe this is the one. Or it's the, oh yeah, it does say that. So the complete Madison Square Garden concert experience. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm glad I got this, because this is the deluxe 2-disc special edition set. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun watching that. I also got this one, Rolling Stones Shine a Light. This one is a documentary, I believe, about Rolling Stones. And I think it shows some concert scenes as well, I believe. I'll open that up and see that. There it is, pretty cool. Yeah, that looks really cool. Yeah, I'm excited to watch that. And the reason why I've been getting into buying the movies is because I want to see them what they were like beforehand, you know, like in their like their 70s era and all that. Really seems really interesting to see how they were playing back then. All right, then I got Led Zeppelin. This is a let's see. It's a 2-disc set as well, but they're all concerts. So disc 1 is live at the Royal Albert Hall in 1970. So they were playing a whole bunch of their songs. It's a full concert, I think. And then disc 2 is some Madison Square Garden songs in 1973. They played Immigrant Song in 1972. Had Earl's Court in 1975. Nebworth in 1979. Wow. So this has a lot of stuff too. It says running time 5 hours and 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep a day off to watch this one. Here to show you guys. So this is Rolling Stones' Gimme Shelter. So this is a documentary following Rolling Stones on their notorious 1969 U.S. tour, when over 300,000 members of the Love Generation collided with a few dozen Hells Angels. So basically, the story behind that is Rolling Stones they had a 1969 tour, and they hired some Hells Angels bikers as security for their concert. And there was apparently a stabbing. It led to a stabbing between one of the fans and Hells Angels member. So that's pretty interesting, I guess. So this one I believe I pretty much bought like new. So it's got like a booklet that tells a whole bunch of stuff. I think they might have been promoting their album Let It Bleed, actually. So that's pretty cool, because the song Gimme Shelter is from Let It Bleed. But yeah, so how was that? So this one, I ended up getting Rolling Stones, Sweet Sounds of Heaven. This one is a 10-inch vinyl. And I've been waiting to get this one for a little while, but I never found any record store that really had it. So there it is. And then the B-side is really cool. It's the same Hackney Diamonds logo they have for the Angry single. So this one kind of goes with that, so it kind of completes the set. Or it kind of makes it a set, really, and then that completes it. Alright, and there's the back. It's just featuring Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga was in that song. I also ended up getting Megadeth, Peace Sells, but Who's Buying? So it's got that nice laminated cover. Love that. And this is a reissue, so this isn't the first press. I'm still trying to determine which press this is, but it's a little bit hard to tell because it doesn't really say the date back here. But I'll just show you guys the record. Oh, and it's got the inner sleeve. Just the lyrics and all that. Pretty cool. I got the record here. This one I got just yesterday as well. Pretty nice. And yeah, mastered by Capitol Records. That's nice. Yeah, I'm trying to search for Megadeth, Rust in Peace. I know I'll get that at some point, but that one's a little hard to get because it's so it's pretty popular. Show you guys the one of my biggest scores that I've ever gotten before. I was so surprised when I saw it, but I saw it and I was thinking about it for a while. Really crazy record, but I ended up getting the Led Zeppelin 3 on a this is the Red Label Canadian First Press. So basically how you would know if you got a first press is if usually for Canadian editions they made said how you see the Atlantic label here. Here, I'll turn on the light a bit so you guys can see. So you see how this label is completely red. The regular Atlantic labels would be orange and green. I can show you guys quickly. This is not a reissue. This came out in 1973, but this is the regular Atlantic logo that they would put out. So that's you also need to read the matrix number and everything to know which pressing you got, to know which year. But this is what they normally look like as I believe after 1970. So 1971 they started using that new Atlantic label. And I'll show you guys this one too. This one is a Led Zeppelin 1. And this is a Red Label Canadian pressing, first pressing as well. So that being, if you have the red label, they only made these red labels for the original first Canadian pressings. So that's how you know that you got a first Canadian pressing. But for Led Zeppelin 1, 2, and 3. So this is Led Zeppelin 3. As you can see, got the red label, nice red label. And this was at a VG Plus. And the special thing about this record though is not only that it was from 1970, but also this was in this record there is a wheel incorporated into the album, like the album cover. So you'd be able to spin the wheel, and I'll show you guys that on there's a reissue I have of this record. But you can actually spin the wheel, like it's a functioning wheel that you actually turn around and it spins. So it's really neat. And yeah, so I would take it out and show you guys. Maybe I might do it in another video. But just right now I want to kind of keep it in the bag. But there's the record again. And it's in very good shape. I was so surprised when I saw this. I was like, wow, that's insane. But yeah, there you have it. Led Zeppelin 3, first press Canadian on Red Label. And yeah, that's very nice. This is the reissue. This is my reissue of Led Zeppelin 3. from 2014, I believe. So I'll also show you guys the color of the label as well. So as you can see, the color of the label is different. That's how you know you got a reissue of this one. But it was only the Canadian ones they did a red label of that of. So the first presses of the American ones and the UK ones, they're going to be the same Atlantic colors, but it was just the Canadian pressings, they just made them just the fully red labels for some reason. I'm not too sure why. And so this is, so if you see really closely, I'll put it up to the screen. Yeah. So if you see, you can fully rotate this wheel. So obviously if you have the rotating wheel functioning, then obviously, then you know it's a more rare version. And so this is what it would look like. And mine's in super good shape, like the other one. So yeah, so that's what the reissue would look like if it was a Canadian one. All right, so there you have it. So those that's just what I've been up to recently, getting some of those records, some of those movies. And one more note, this summer coming up, I'm gonna be making a lot more videos. I'm gonna try to make a lot more YouTube videos for you guys, because I've got some pretty big things coming up, and I'm really excited for it, and I'm gonna hopefully try to film most of it. I'm gonna try my best, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, so like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.